Hello everyone, my name is Elizabeth, I'm German, and I live in a part of Berlin called Gesundbrunnen. So the name Gesundbrunnen translates into English as the healthy fountain. So we're going to talk a little bit about Gesundbrunnen as the spa town of Berlin, and I'm going to show you a little bit of it. Okay, so first stop here on our mini tour of Gesundbrunnen is this street here called Bemstraße. Now the street itself is named after the court physician of Friedrich the Great, the King of Prussia from 1740 to 1786, and Heinrich Wilhelm Bem was given in 1748 permission and funding by the King of Prussia to build a spa, a bathhouse, over the mineral-rich spring that was discovered here in Gesundbrunnen. So by far one of my favorite historical landmarks in my little area of Gesundbrunnen is this beautiful complex of the Friedrichs Gesundbrunnen bathhouse that was finished by the court physician of Friedrich the Great, Heinrich Bem, in 1760. The bathhouse itself by 1761 is so famous that there was actually a horse-drawn tram that was built to transport people from Berlin out here to take the waters. So ultimately it's believed that by taking these waters, that the iron-rich water found here could cure anything from hypochondria to malaria, or even hearing loss could possibly be cured either by drinking or bathing in these iron-rich waters. The water by 1761 becomes so famous for its health properties that actually it's sold in pharmacies all throughout Berlin. So the fantastic building that today reads Bibliothek, it reads the library. Today it's been used as a library since 1995. This is, of course, Heinrich Bem's masterpiece. Now what you can see is coming through the complex just here that it actually expanded by the mid-1800s to include everything from beer gardens to guest houses to restaurants. There's gambling areas here, and there's areas also as well to pick up prostitutes. So this area here, which started with the bathhouse in 1760, becomes very much known as a pleasure center of Berlin, a retreat to get out of the main city if you are of a certain class living in Berlin in the late 1700s and going all the way through the 19th century. So I thought it would be interesting to end our little tour of Gesundbrunnen today to talk a little bit about German superstitions surrounding health. So believe it or not, we are fairly superstitious here in Germany, and one superstition that I wanted to talk about because it has gained quite a lot of attention, it is sometimes quite a noticeable one, is the German fear of a Durchzug. Right? So this is, Durchzug is when in an enclosed space, especially a hot space, a sudden cold breeze of wind brushes through. So the idea is in this closed space, like a car, like a train, like your house, if you're in an enclosed space and you're already very hot and this cold breeze hits you, it can cause anything from a cold to possibly pneumonia. So this has actually maybe had one impact on the fact that Germans really don't believe in air conditioners or really even fans in the summertime in this country. So if you do come to Germany in the summer, we do get temperatures that are mid to high 90 degrees Fahrenheit or 30 plus degrees Celsius. Be prepared that you might be very hot all the time. So for example, in public transport, in people's own homes, in restaurants, or even possibly in hotel rooms, there isn't much air conditioning in this country. So of course there's environmental reasons for that, but also it could be this overhold of this superstitious fear of the risk of a cold breeze. So something to be prepared for maybe when you come and visit us here in summer. So hopefully guys, you have gotten a little bit of a taste of this area, Gesundbrunnen. You've learned a little bit about some German beliefs in health, and I hope that we might see each other when you visit us here in Berlin. Bye!